What side of the building does that apartment face, guys? The one side. As you face the building, the first apartment to the left of the front door.
First apartment to the left of the front door as you face the building. Code 217.
Yeah, we're back, folks.
217.
Looks like the
240 Towers
feed is
Boulevard
good.
on a DOC, female outside the building requesting medics due to abuse.
One of the reasons that we took us so long is we were handing out donuts.
Copy.
213, go ahead.
You want some donuts?
Copy at 122.
There, I got some donuts for you. Right here.
Code 222.
Here you go, buddy. So,
is that Clifford?
On call back.
Oh, okay.
Here he said that her supervisor is waiting a block away. So when you guys pull up, not sure what kind of vehicle, but it'll have a QPA sign on the side.
hang on a minute. You want some lemon heads? Hang on, hold on. I got some more stuff in here. What do you like? You like licorice?
Yeah.
Red licorice? Yeah, good. I brought some of that too. And
What about the hostess donut? The hostess donut.
hostess?
The hostess
The
donut.
Twinkies? Good choice.
Yeah, that's all I want.
The Twinkies, take those.
Yeah, thank you.
God bless you. God bless you. Tell them you got them outside. Make sure they know you didn't take them.
You made him a happy man.
Yeah, he went for the chocolate Twinkies. Smart. Hope they leave him alone in there.
288, copy on channel 1. Copy.
So anyhow, that's one of the things we were doing is running into a lot of people in the parking lot that
Copy code for 1845 Old Hudson, canceling the 10-3.
wanted some donuts.
Looked like they could use a treat.
We'll go find a few more.
4431. 813 Myers Street for an alarm. Our caller is home reporting that their home alarm is going off. It covers the right bedroom
Something about a
window.
person
They don't
appreciating
believe anybody else.
something, you know?
Yeah.
Currently about a
That's
block away from the exit.
it's good to see. Very satisfying.
631.
A lot of people nowadays just,
Speaking with complaining here.
I'm referring
I
to
have footage of the suspect.
people in our economic class. They just, sometimes they don't appreciate stuff, you know? Our kids, right?
631.
Oh, I know.
I've got you on channel 1.
You know?
Oh, 103.
Nothing like a hearty
4431.
thank you.
125.
I'll put this one on 2, huh? And leave it on scan. This one on 1.
Did I bring that bag up here? Oh, no. Got a special treat for myself.
Oh,
You know?
a cherry pie.
Cherry pie. This guy's got 50 donuts in the back seat. He's eating a cherry pie.
Well, you know what you like.
Like I said, cherries are supposed to be good for you.
Yes, sir. It's, somebody's on it. Thank you. It was the inspector about the YouTube. Well, we're entering downtown St. Paul here on St. Peter at 11th Street.
214 assistant, 215.
Copy 127.
Advise 212.
Copy 127.
So, see if there's people out here that might want some donuts, huh?
We might run into somebody.
1:30 in the morning. 3 degrees Fahrenheit.
2165.
Down to 3, huh? Well, it's supposed to be nice next week.
Go on 67.
Got some good weather coming.
63.
445 Labor Road, number 215 in Montreal Court, on a possible assault. Caller can hear a male hitting female in the apartment with female yelling. No mention of injuries or weapons. Female name is Lee, a white female under 60. Notification on the mail. 213.
Guys want some donuts?
213.
All right.
All right.
Copy.
Gonna hook you up.
There you go, guys. Pack this for each of you. All right, thanks a lot. You're welcome. You're welcome. God bless. God bless you. What happened? Oh, right there. There you right there. There you right there. Oh yeah. You want some liquor? Oh, you got another guy? Oh, what are we gonna bring? Give that guy in the wheelchair 2 more of these.
After smoking crack.
Probably not too much sugar.
Copy at 129.
Trade him for a cigarette. That's my sugar.
118. Investigate.
God bless you too, guys.
118.
All right.
Take care now.
476.
You're welcome.
Very welcome.
Delta Victor, Juliet 202. Copy 476 Minnehaha 129.
That's nice. He's taking some donuts over to his friend over there
Yeah.
in a wheelchair.
44.
That's the thing about humans, no matter where they're living or what their situation is,
Agencies Beam and Kennard.
it's all about having a relationship with other humans, you know?
Yep. Generally, very generous.
Yeah. Well, you take care of each other in this world.
1944. Just checking in earlier.
Take care of each other.
Copy 130.
Those 2 guys might not be able to get in over there. Turn around, go back. That's one of the debates about when the city dismantles the homeless shelters. Is no one should be out in this weather, and it's just too dangerous, etc., to be out cold. But some of the relationships that are built in those encampments between people get torn apart. It'd be nice if it's possible to kind of help preserve those relationships, because mental health is just as much related to your relationships with humans as anything.
Absolutely.
And I'm glad they're all in a warm spot. They also want them to be able to have some contact with other people in their circle.
human contact is.
I don't know. Does it look like
vital.
they're not allowed in there or what? See if they want any donuts. Oh wait, maybe the guy's coming.
21 straight right now.
Copy at 131.
Looks like they're working on getting in there.
Yeah.
5183, 5187.
Probably let them in eventually. Huh?
Hope so.
We're at Dorothy Day, Higher Ground,
For both.
Catholic Charities
Okay,
Complex
Target,
here,
same
the
color,
Opportunity Center.
suspicious for someone messing with their parade
We
grant.
can see there's two guys outside the door. They're trying to get in, and there is a staff member in there, but we're assuming they'll eventually let him in.
83 supposed to copy.
132.
Changes to a DOC.
Oh, somebody just put out the wrong text number for us, so I'm going to correct that
Dispatch copy.
so somebody doesn't get a whole bunch of texts.
That would be
Copy
better.
at 132.
Did you forget your number again, Pat?
I can't remember this one. I just can't. It's not an easy one to remember.
We're going to have to write it on a big piece
Yeah,
of paper.
really. 651-775-8928. That is the text-only number. No phone calls, please. 651-775-8928.
Twin form up here.
Copy 133.
Once again, there's the XL Energy Center, home of the Minnesota Wild, and the best
7127 and
state high school hockey tournament
06.
in the country, in the world.
27.
Oh, 6.
TAC at 7640 Edgewood Drive, number 301 for the caller's 24-year-old roommate, first name Dustin, out of control, threatening the caller with trashing place. They are requesting medical.
Your cough's been a lot better tonight.
Yeah. I
think it was the air in Phoenix, or
definitely. The last few years, I seem to kind of be on the edge of catching a cold almost all winter long.
interesting.
Yeah, never seems to come really full on.
Well, I had a bottle of milk there instead of
44,
another Mountain Dew.
We'll be out.
I was very impressed.
Can you add
129
Delta
traffic.
Lima Romeo 949 to the call?
You took care of a couple of the basic food groups right there in that little snack.
Pull me out at Dale in Iowa with a Pontiac G6. The
Four,
plate
four,
is
six,
stirred.
I'm on
Just a second.
Kelly 135.
Copy, Dale in Iowa at 135.
Well, we'll head out to the Lower East Side over there for a while.
Yeah. We're going to come up with one of these cars.
If there's any cars out.
214.
214.
Chewy 213.
Copy 136.
We are aware the comments are on YouTube. We're working on it.
£44.81.
That's the only problem with vacations.
136.
You go on vacation, our YouTube guy goes on vacation.
217.
Let's clear assisted, and we'll start for that suspicious.
Copy suspicious 1 Water Street at 136.
Well, it was a short vacation, but it was a really nice one.
Bravo 252
I hadn't seen my sister since November of
Copy, have a good one.
19.
What?
Yep.
Jesus.
I want to look at that.
44, so that's 137.
Anything out here is legit. Because there's nothing open anymore. What's the point?
Do you know it?
4498 Tango.
Yes.
Here, my CN, please.
Oh, I'm gonna pull over.
Case number is 035-267. 035-267.
Copy, thank you.
You're welcome, 137.
Here, let me send it from a different. I don't know what the heck. There's no words here, Pat. These are all.
Oh, hit ABC.
No, I'm searching for an emoji.
4454 traffic. Go ahead. C Charlie clearance. 459 Paul Adam Victor. Gabby Kenner at C Charlie clearance. 130.
You code 4 there.
I am.
Copy. 138.
What the heck? Put this on mute for 1 minute if you wouldn't mind. Yep.
Code 4.
We went to feature a copy at 139. T squads checking your status for a lineup. Seventy-one 27. Two 7.
You want some donuts?
Second squad status for medic.
How's it going tonight?
2-7. Tell them to say goodbye for now.
Huh? Here, we got some donuts for you.
Nice hat.
Huh?
A hat.
5183 clear
What
towards
kind
assist.
of hat you want?
At
Skull
140.
cap.
Yeah, I don't have one.
I think.
So I don't even wear one. People always tell me I should wear a hat.
Good night.
Good night, buddy. There
Good
you
night.
go,
You got any change?
buddy.
Change for Coco?
I don't. I spent my $7 at the holiday station for my ham and cheese. I have no cash left.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You too.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Very polite, right?
Yeah.
Very, very polite. Thanks again to the Donut Hut for helping us feed people on the streets at 2 o'clock in the morning and a 3-degree night. What the heck the matter?
No kidding.
Ugh, it's cold even just getting out and handing them. You see Bob Fox, are you working tonight or not?
4458. I'm on 54.
I said hi to Bob for ages.
No, we haven't.
I can say definitively there's no crime down here.
120.
120.
Lights are off in there.
Pascal and Carol on a vehicle that comes back stolen in the middle of the street, found running and the door wide open. Via black or gray Ford F-150. Plate is Delta Tango Victor 159.
Copy, bro.
That 142.
Someday we will.
636.
Someday we will
636.
probably leave the.
That matches the car that County was chasing earlier. You might want to let them know in case they want it.
Where's it at?
I didn't catch it. What
I was
channel
just
is that?
gonna turn around and ask my partner, is that the one they were chasing high speed on the interstate?
Yeah, their last loss at Wheelock and Dale.
Copy. I'll let them know right
Carolyn
now. Thank you, sir.
Is it still?
2010, what was the plate?
Sounds like it.
Well, is it moving?
Plate is gonna be Delta Tango Victor 159.
Is the truck moving or is it just stopped?
The truck is stationary. The comp is going to be with a tow company.
Clear.
120 we're all open.
Is it stolen?
120 out with the vehicle at 144.
Mike Whistler, can you go up there and see if we want it?
On the way.
I copy all edge to the call at 144.
Yeah, it's stolen.
Is it?
Yep.
120.
120.
There's a second vehicle running in the middle of the intersection, just to the west of us. I don't know what they're doing or if it's related to this or not. The canvas squad will check that out. I think it's a black
Jesus.
Acadia.
126 around.
Someone fell through the ice.
126 copy. And 120, I think I understand that second vehicle is occupied.
That's weird.
Unsure it's a block west of us. It's just, maybe it's a coincidence, but it's definitely suspicious.
Copy.
Clear.
Only just get a few more squads to that area until we can head back. 112 will be en route. 114, I can start that way as well. Copy, both squads at 145.
2400, do you have any calls regarding Como Lake? Anyone on the ice?
Both companies just informed us that there should be 2 occupants inside that black vehicle. Once again, don't know if it's related or not, it's definitely suspicious.
The tow company said there's 2 people.
120 copy. 2400, I've got looks like a fire alarm at the Como Park Pavilion.
Thank you.
The truck is
You're welcome.
abandoned,
And staff on scene confirming
but the
first
squads
fire
are seeing
alarm.
a suspicious occupied vehicle.
Dale, are we going to Pascal and Carol?
That's where that is. Yeah.
This is burst water line up there at the pavilion. So if you're watching us, Jeff, whose last name shall remain anonymous, Apparently it's a burst water line at the pavilion. Burst water line at the pavilion. Was there two people in the other car?
Yeah.
112.
That's kind of strange, huh?
112.
We'll be out with Minnesota Delta Zulu Charlie 639 at Carroll and Asbury.
Copy out with the GNC at Carroll and Asbury. 147.
We need more lighting.
So what?
More lighting on that freeway down there. That was a bad dark spot. Sometimes, even like here, you see that light's out there. That light's, I mean, they're just. That was a look.
Clear right.
112 or code 4.
112, code 4 at 147.
So that truck that was being chased, we don't know for positive this is the same truck, but certainly a good likelihood.
It was found abandoned in the middle of the street.
And it is stolen.
Out of Minneapolis. Surprise, surprise.
So we are on Marshall between Hamlin and Snelling, headed down to
112,
Pasco.
that's unrelated.
112, GNC Acadia is unrelated at 148.
We're just going to get a look at this truck. What we got here, we're not really sure. But as I said, I wonder who called the tow truck. I gotta find out who called the tow. Hey guys, how's it going? Good. Hey, who called on this one? I know you called, but who called you? You just saw it?
I was going to the lot to drop one off.
Okay, that's what it was?
I told your partner, I said, if you give me a list, I'm out at night. I'll find these fuckers.
123 EOP.
Troy!
Trevor, your brother.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. How
Yeah.
you doing?
Good?
Good. Well, it's good. Good spot. Good spot.
163 copy.
Something like that just
And
said.
another
Well-
squad's for EOP
We were
165.
chasing that thing earlier.
135.
That's what he told me.
Yeah,
172.
yeah. It was,
See the
72.
squads running around. We're like, there's a chase somewhere around here.
yeah,
170.
that was fine. I'm surprised you dumped it right there.
Do you know, was it a black male, white
25.
male? No idea.
You didn't see him.
25.
Well, that just means they're in our
Yeah, there's
backyard,
squads for
so I
EOT.
keep my eyes open.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Because our
good.
lot is just on the other
Yeah.
side of that building.
Yeah.
Probably looking for a running car to take.
Probably.
Don't want to work for it. Just take it.
Yeah, exactly.
I
He,
apologize.
he probably found one. That's the truth.
Probably did in this area.
Yeah, we didn't get the call yet.
You
Thanks,
guys
Trevor.
stay safe.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Trevor.
Hey,
Thanks
see you,
a lot.
Trevor.
We know if 172 made it.
At least the truck left his lights on. Is
And they went off.
Is Whistler here?
Don't see him.
Call him. Ask him what he decided to do here. Are you recovering it?
Well, I was gonna wait for you guys.
Yeah.
Did you guys want it for any processing or?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if we can say it's the same exact truck. You know, we never got a plate.
Okay.
You know, but I'm gonna find out from the guy
You
that's.
haven't touched or anything, just because I heard you saying that it might.
Yeah. Well, it probably is.
Hey, did you make it up there
I'll
yet?
defer to you. If you guys want it, you guys can have it. If not, we'll take it.
Did you make it up there yet? All right, sounds good.
Is there anything inside? Have you looked at it?
Pretty
Bye-bye.
clean.
No gun.
We didn't open it. We didn't tug on the doors. Nothing. We have the key for it here. So I'm guessing the tow guy grabbed the keys out of it, but.
Yeah. Well, we don't have another crime as long as it's a Minneapolis stolen and not ours. I would say just tow it And but nothing, no property inside that would be.
That I can see. Like I said, we're waiting for you guys to tell us one way or the other.
Whistler's gonna be up here, but I'm gonna tell him.
He's almost here.
Just tell him we're gonna go ahead and let St. Paul. We'll let you guys tow it. Thanks a lot for checking, though. Thank you. Just tell him to take a look at it himself before they tow it.
Squads 126, 118, copy en route, 1823 Wellesley Avenue. For residential alarm showing a
Hey,
duress
St.
alarm.
Paul's just going to tow it, but he'd like you to just take a look through it and see if there's. Sounds like a plan. See ya. Yeah, that was definitely a clean, shiny black F-150.
Yeah, if we would have had a plate or something, then we could dig a little deeper, but
Right.
no suspect. I don't know, they didn't put a plate out. I don't know if they grabbed a partial plate originally, but
Yeah, it doesn't sound like they ever got any of it.
none of it. We're on University Avenue and Pascal. For those of you not from our town, this entire area here that we're in was looted and or burned following the death of George Floyd. Most of it, for the most part, is been fixed, but you're going to see a lot of wooden boards up still.
Yep.
All of this here starting to reopen. That's been since end of May. We're talking several months. That entire building across the street there with the Verizon and the Noodles was looted and torched. I will say this, we were able to save the Target.
Yeah. Yep.
Herberger's was completely looted. Sad day in law
Squads
enforcement.
114 and 636.
Noodles still got boards on, huh?
Yep. Sure does.
14.
There we go.
636. 475 Minnehaha Avenue at Dakota Supply Group for an alarm. Audible covering the front, the correction motion front office on the north. 14. 636 copy.
That could actually be a legit alarm.
Yeah, 155.
We don't get that alarm very often.
118 on the block.
He's right on.
118 copy at 155.
He's got the wrong phrase though. It's the John Nord phrase. 118 from a block away. You know, not down the block, from a block away.
Block away north.
910 from a block away.
He was something. Cop's cop.
I am going to go down. We are going to go down to that Wellesley call though. That's apparently a duress alarm. And you remember that is very close to that lady that got her car taken, you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Right on the corner there of Fairview and St. Clair.
Yep.
So,
10 squads, just information for 475 Minnehaha. It do show that there was a burglary there on December 30th. It came in audible, showing motion city desk.
Well, the squads are there, so we'll do the Wellesley call.
Copy, baby.
You're welcome. 157.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, they're there already too?
Yep. You know, regarding that St. Clair, where they were afraid the burglars were gonna go burglarize it after they stole
Delay
their
for a
car.
minute. Goodrich is Snelling.
I didn't get all the.
Investigate 753 X-ray Charlie Zulu. I just had 3 flee from the carrier.
Damn.
Squad 316. Squad 927 Lawson for a
Copy. Goodrich and
complaint.
Snelling. 3 subjects fled from the vehicle at 157.
Copy.
That could very well be.
157.
Goodrich neighbor's been hit a couple times.
Yep.
Got pretty close to the UML down there, kind of. You know, not at this point. I don't know what they're doing, but they saw me pulled over and then started running from the cars. And the car's clear though.
Car's clear.
Yep.
Cover that, I'll speed around to that alarm. 636, you let McAllister know. If you can call the
There's
security, let them know that
Kowalski's.
these kids
You know?
look like they're probably between 15 and 17 years old. Fled from this car, they ran to their campus.
Oh. Well,
Copy.
That was the original Kowalski's.
yeah, I'm gonna mention. Did I mention that our son Bobby has got a job at Kowalski's?
No.
Yeah. His first job, 15 years old.
Awesome.
Really proud of the kid.
Clear.
He's a bagger, but you know, still plays sports and goes to work, studies.
Now he's got a little bit of money coming in.
Yeah, gonna save for a car because he turns 16 in June. Save for a car, but no, that's great. I mean, kid was interested in working. He applied. Right here, right? Couple blocks?
Let's see, we're on grid. Goodrich. Left.
One left.
Yep. So 2 blocks
Oh yeah,
left.
McAllister. I was thinking of...
Got our tow truck drivers coming down looking for him, I think.
He's gonna tow that other one. He heard the squad say, yeah, there's a car there.
Tow on patrol.
636, any kind of clothing description.
Negative. I believe it's going to be 3 juveniles, 1 like the female. And that's what I got.
Yeah, so it's Sneller and Goodrich.
Copy, thank you.
That's Snelling and Goodrich there. Huh. Maybe they came back and took the car. That would be good.
Making me wonder.
Back and forth.
631, I'm pulling up to that mark.
631, pulling up at 2 o'clock.
118, I'll be 10-8. Why don't you put me in route to 636? I'm a block away.
It might have been down further in Goodrich.
Copy, at 201.
636.
636.
These juveniles are wondering they're two at this point, but they're parked at about Marshall and Snelling. Like they were watching a car across the street. They drove by, they drove off and made the block, and they came down here and saw the other car running code, and then they pulled over and got out and ran.
2045 Avenue East to assist medics for a 22-year-old female has alcohol poisoning. Thank you, 201.
Copy. 201.
There's a squad in there.
If they did.
126.
126.
Can you check his
Clear false
location
alarm with 118.
on that Goodrich call? Because there's
Copy
no
at
squad
202.
there. Oh, I can assure you he's not there. Unless he's on the 1600 block on the back side of McAllister. Yeah. How far west? McAllister Street? West side.
$27.53.
$27.53.
Checking the party. Running westbound Snelling and Selby.
Alright, thank you. Yeah, but the car's not there at Goodrich.
Copy. Checking on subject running westbound
Yeah,
Selby from
yeah,
Snelling.
Yeah.
203.
I don't know.
Well, just had a tour of the west side of McAllister College. A fine institution. Played a few football games on the field right there when I was playing for Hamlin. Glad to say we never lost to McAllister. Of course, they had the longest losing record in NCAA history.
Seriously?
Yes.
Squad 118. What squad was that?
Look it up.
County 2753.
Copy. I'm in the area if you want to just make an AOA real quick. 2753, code 4.
Copy. And County Squad's code 4 at 204.
Well, I don't have the heart to ask him if the car took off.
That's very kind of you.
Vice President Walter Mondale graduated from McAllister.
636.
Oh, that's right. Yes, he did.
You can go and clear this out right now. Advise that car is parked on Goodrich, facing westbound at Snelling. It's for the cars in the area here.
Okay.
Thanks, 126 and 118.
I know what happened. I've been in that same situation myself. A bunch of guys from
Copy, it's
McAllister College decided they were hungry. And they said, okay, let's go, let's make a run.
114, you can clear this false alarm.
Probably to a Taco Bell, because it's one of the few places that's still open. They didn't dress properly
114,
for
copy.
the
Squad's
cold,
clear at 206.
because the college kids never do.
You know, they cleared my traffic on the CAD with 112.
Of course, they've been drinking a little too much back at the dorms.
129, copy. at
Probably
206.
smoking a little marijuana, too. And they decided, let's go get the food. They got the munchies, and when they got back, they said, let's run for the dorms. That cop's never gonna catch us. Worry about the car later.
This is about the food.
Yeah, it's a power run for some food. It's college life.
Oh, I know what I was starting to say. That St. Clair deal last week. One of the, I think it was Monday night to Tuesday morning, one of the Mercedeses that was taken in a burglary.
Yep.
Started off as the owner's other car being stolen, and they went to the house and burglarized the house after they stole it and stole the Mercedes from the house.
That's the one on McMenemy.
Right.
Yeah. No, right, exactly. Mr. Hash's car. We're still looking for that one.
Right.
It says Mr. I think his car was stolen down by Mickey's Diner originally.
It's black, right?
Downtown. Well, the one we're looking for now is, I don't know about the first one. The first one, they ended up finding, I think Officer Graham found it. Maybe not, but they found it over in St. Paul. Maybe in that Iowa location that he was talking about. But then they took the second one. So, yeah, so they do go, on occasion, go back to the house and get in. So basically what you're saying, what that woman was worried about
actually happened to somebody else.
Happened to somebody else. 2 o'clock in the morning here in beautiful St. Paul, Minnesota.
So,
Capital City.
Yeah. So we're looking for Mr. Hash, and then earlier in the week,
You want any donuts? Huh? We got some donuts here. We got some food. How's it going? Anything in there? Yeah. Come back up. Let me grab it for you here. All right. So they're all fresh. Here, how's that? Thanks, buddy. Have a good one. Oh, you were saying something to interrupt.
Oh yeah, so we're looking for Mr. Hash now, is the plate on the Mercedes.
Yeah.
And then earlier the week, wasn't there a car with the plate Hashish?
That's his other car.
Oh, okay.
That's the one.
Same guy.
Same guy.
Okay.
So at least he's consistent. but I don't think. I think it's actually a name versus a product. I don't know for a fact. He could sell hashish, but I think it's a name. Anyhow, he lives in Little Canada in our contract cities, and so trying to. Fortunately, they did not take anything from the house. They just went into the garage and stole the car.
Really?
Yeah. Weird. I was thinking that maybe Hashish was the kid's car and Mr. Hash was the dad's car. What do you think? Any logic to that?
Absolutely. That would make total sense. Oh, that's Mr. Hash is silver. It's a silver Mercedes C30.
Push that a little bit.
24 traffic.
We'll get that line over there. Maybe we can get some tape we can move to keep it over there.
Western Como. 100.
Put it right
Tango
here.
Hotel Whiskey.
Copy Western Como at 211.
You know what we're going to do? I'm just going to use this right here. We're gonna multi-purpose this
I can't be too far away.
cherry pie box.
A lot of people tell us that we get funnier when it gets later.
Well, I certainly think we're funnier. That looks pretty good. Right there, don't you think?
Perfect. Where are we going?
What'd we miss?
I don't know.
Code 4.
Copy code 4, 212.
Well, let's put the scan back on, huh? Yeah. That might have been what we missed.
Tango.
4498 Tango.
Parking at 734 McKnight Road.
Copy at 213.
8196 Tango traffic.
8196 Tango, go ahead.
Service Road and 27th Avenue with Minnesota Frank Sam William 738.
Well, let's go make one more tour of the east side.
Yeah.
If we don't find anything over there, we'll call it a day.
Can you repeat the intersection, please?
Service Drive and 27th Avenue.
Copy, thank you, at 214.
Well, if you're still watching us and you haven't yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, we'd be in your debt if you just hit that subscribe button so you can get notified when we're up.
Yeah, it's really cool. When it goes live, sometimes it doesn't work, but almost all the time it does. You'll get a little notification on your phone that we've gone live. It's pretty cool.
And we don't bother you that often. Once or twice a week.
Right.
We're not like throwing out products. We haven't even authorized advertisement. Some of our YouTube videos do have advertisement, but it's not for us. They just have, I think YouTube just threw it on.
Noticing a lot of comments. By the way, there was a license plate on that car. It was just very, very dirty, and we were able to read.
The one that turned? Oh, yeah.
And we were able to read it, so not to worry, folks.
We are on University Avenue, eastbound.
Okay, 470 arrived at LAC.
At Western.
Copy.
Must have thrown my coat back there. I'm going to use that capital to get that just how I like it.
8196 Tango, code 4.
216.
All quiet. Got any texts on your text phone there, Pat?
All quiet in the Western District.
I was going to call Sheriff Fletcher earlier. But I forgot. I forgot.
Fred in California wants to trade us some in and out.
Maplewood Squad. Medics are en route to 1750 White Bear at the Speedway for a 33-year-old male with foot pain.
There's a helicopter.
Wants to trade us in and out burgers if we send him White Castles.
Well, the thing is, we'd have to ship them by supersonic because the lifespan of those White Castles is about what? Hour and a half?
Yeah, really. Oh, Tony and Kathy in Sydney, Australia, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Turn that blinker off just because it's got to be annoying to everybody.
Somebody asked where the first Leanne Chins was. Wasn't it in the depot?
It was in the depot, yes. Did they get it right? Yeah, that was my trivia question for the night.
Oh. Did you post that or did you say it
verbally? Verbally. But you're still on jet lag for a little bit, so yeah, verbally. 82 or 83. I don't remember what year it was, but I was there.
Used to go there.
Yeah, it was one of the when they remodeled and got the place fixed up.
217. Medics can count.
Oh, so the winner of the airboat ride is being taken out by Deputy Brady.
Maybe Deputy Brott?
Or Brott, yeah. Sorry.
All right, we're not signing off. We're just we just haven't shown you our see how that is there?
Yep.
So
sure do.
Here, I'm gonna give you some tape. We should be
information for squads. Channels 2 and 3 are now attached at 219.
A big clump to hold it up ahead there. There. Actually, I'm gonna turn right straight at the middle.
And if you want to see live commentary, Facebook is the place to do it for our live streams. We do turn the comments off on YouTube.
2 and 3, go ahead.
I don't think you need to
Right
raise
in
it.
Manitoba with a black SUV, no plates.
Bryce in Manitoba, black SUV, no plates.
I think if you just put it behind there so it can't turn.
On the other side?
No, on the other side, same side.
2 and 3, slow to stop. I'll be at Bryce in Atwater.
Copy, slow to stop, Bryce in Atwater now. Do this, go to assist, till code 4.
212 en route.
212, copy.
210.
210.
2 and 3, we're stopped.
Not as easy as it looks, is it?
Copy, stop at Bryce in Atwater.
No, it's, I don't know. Close enough, huh?
I think that looks pretty good.
214.
We gotta get
Devin
to fix that mount on the bottom.
Clear, clear.
That's our
310.
problem.
West Dog.
We're just trying to make it a good viewing experience for you because I know sometimes when it's
2
not.
and 4 with a squad back. Could you head to Lorraine, Pennsylvania for assist medics for a man down? Currently wearing a black jacket and sweats.
We don't. We want you to be able to see straight ahead. It's a bumpy road.
210, we'll head over there after we make sure 2 and 3 is code 4.
I don't think they're in Pennsylvania.
222, clear advised to light over there.
I think we're going this way.
222, copy. 222.
What else you got?
Well, Scott got his COVID shot and slept for 3 days
Have
straight.
you confirmed that was squad 2010?
Well, you're in the 34% group.
Yep.
2 and 3, I'm code 4.
Copy. Code for Bryson Atwater at 222.
And I think Lon is the first one who got the Union Depot right for Leanne Chins.
Lieutenant, we have to say yes.
Negative.
Minnesota 00119515.
Copy.
214 Mississippi and failing with the mail.
Mississippi.
Oh,
Copy. Mississippi and failing with the mail at 223.
Well, it's not Leorian, Pennsylvania after all.
No. Well, Danny, we can certainly do that. Hello, Anna.
27.
Glad you're joining us. Thank you.
2753, copy.
Well, I'm guessing it's this way.
Yeah.
But you see anybody?
Oh, there we go.
Is he running?
Before you can cancel medics.
Copy. Canceling medics at 224.
Tell him we got some donuts. Where'd he go? Something down there.
There.
Oh, he's yelling at them.
214.
214.
Male doesn't want to know. He's walking, talking. It's clear at 222 and 2753.
That's a cold walk. That's all I gotta say.
Copy. 222 can be clear.
No kidding.
2753 can be clear as well.
Hopefully he's going to the Union Gospel Mission.
Well, hello, Charlene.
We are going to wait here and see if he has changed his mind. Although he didn't look like he was complaining about the cold. I'm complaining about it. I'm in a car. See if he wants a donut.
Yeah.
Well, let's get the donuts out.
Bravo 365.
Bravo 365.
Put me
Did
on
you
an
want
investigation.
one, Pat?
Sure.
What
Copy.
kind do you want?
1177 clear at 226.
Glazed if they got them.
There's 3 left here. We'll give him 2. Is that glazed?
Yep.
Okay. Want some donuts? Got food? Food?
Nils in Germany. Thanks for being with us.
Food.
Antwerp, Belgium.
Oh, we gotta call Marcy and give him a ride or something. Whistler. Unless he went home. I'll call Marson. He's got a cage. Like, no, Mike, no.
Yes, sir.
You still working?
Yeah, yep. I'm right, UNE Jackson. Go gas up. I'm thinking that
Well,
be in the next 45 or so.
Can you come and take care of this homeless guy that needs a ride to a safe space?
Yep, I heard you were out with him, but I didn't catch the location.
University, Mississippi, but he's headed south.
UNE Mass, I'm going to be on him in 2 blocks.
I don't know if he'll actually take a ride from police because he told us he hates police, but maybe he will.
Well, I'll tell him I can guarantee you get him in.
Yeah, you know the homeless plan, so thanks.
120 copy. Yeah, 228.
There's Mike there.
228.
Level 365, code 4.
Well, we're going to try to get this gentleman some help.
1177 clearance at 228.
We'll see how it goes.
312, are we pinging the caller's phone, or is it a female victim of something?
There's no ping at this time. I'm just showing where the phone is coming from on my map. The caller was just reporting hearing a female yelling. Looks like for the caller, there may be a vehicle involved in the lot of the park.
Copy, we're en route.
229.
$39.28. 39.23, you can send me the map. 2 copy.
Well,
2753 pursuit.
2753, go ahead.
I believe it's eastbound, Phelan. Gray Mercedes, heavy front end damage. You couldn't get a plate.
Where is it at?
eastbound Phelan.
He's in excess of probably 100. I'm going to back up here.
Copy, do we have a cross with Phelan?
Passing Mendota.
Passing Mendota.
Eastbound Phelan, passing Mendota.
6 on at Johnson and Phelan.
Gray Mercedes. Front end damage.
Approved 302. 302 approved.
Okay.
Copy, 6 approved.
Just put us on the AOA.
We need some heat though, Pat. Someone's got to catch him at the other end. This is the same.
Description of the car.
Excuse me. You can turn it up.
Okay, Atlantic, South on Atlantic.
South on Atlantic.
That's where they always cut
South on
over.
Atlantic.
He knows what he's doing if he's doing that. That leads to Minnehaha. That leads to Minnehaha.
East on 7.
East on 7.
Yep.
That's going to be Mr. Ash.
Copy, East on 7.
South on Johnson.
Freeway.
South on Johnson.
Just drove right by us probably. We're sitting there.
Yeah, really.
Oh, we're helping that guy out. A little bit of ice on him.
We're passing 6.
I'm going to take it right here. In case he turns down.
Yep.
Through 3rd.
Through 3rd.
Copy, passing 5th, possibly went south to 3rd, and we are now passed with LTAC 1. LTAC 1.
I lost sight of him here. I'm still southbound at Euclid.
Johnson.
Lost visual,
Yep.
still southbound at Euclid.
I think he's still going south there. I'm not sure. If he is, he's going to go to 61.
Yep.
Copy, deal. Vehicle possibly headed towards 61 southbound.
Straight to Johnson, I guess, huh?
Yep.
222, you can clear the female left.
How's the luck?
Clear.
Copy. 2753, I have no longer have visual.
Copy, lost visual in squad 302. Do you copy this?
02, I copy the pursuit.
232.
312, you can show us clear and backing around to our suspicious.
312, copy.
Well, the gentleman did
We are
not
canceling the pass with LTEC 1 and 233.
did not want to ride, did not want any donuts.
Clear the gap for 210, 212.
Copy at 233.
Well, so basically, we're not sure if you went straight, huh?
Nope. It was definitely southbound from 3rd.
You had to go.
It's Wilson.
Oh, they never hang there. Oh, you mean way over on the other side of White Bear? Yeah. But the thing is, they did this. Mute that for a minute.
Hang on.
And even if he went 30, he could have jumped on him there too. All right, well, we've lost that Mercedes. Was it the Mr. Hash one, or was it the other one?
Well, they said it was gray with front end damage. And that Mr. Hash is gray and a broken headlight.
Well, someone's going to spot this thing again. The sad part is, one of the reasons they come out is they want to be chased.
Yep.
That's the sad part. Sad part.
Bravo 365, is the air clear?
Affirmative, go ahead.
Can I get my case number?
Case is 035-304, again 035-304.
Copy, thank you. I'll be clear advised.
I'm impressed, not impressed, but I'm not surprised that they knew that Atlantic Street cutoff.
Yeah, that's somebody who knows their way
Not
around.
a lot of people know that.
200 Wilkins Street for an assault.
This is some St. Paul guys.
Friend pulled comp's hair and punched the comp in the face, declining medics. The male is going to be a Devin Potter, black male, 36. The 1123 of 84, 5'8", thin build, long dreads, wearing a maroon and white jacket. You see the comp in her vehicle at the intersection of Washington and Spring. Blue Kia. Echo Bravo November 0.
316. Nokomis Avenue for a trailer with tools taken within the past half hour. No suspect information. It's a white single axle trailer, no plate.
Copy, en route.
Thank you, 237.
312, we're pulling up.
238.
What's that right here? Is that yours or is it a different one?
The what? The radio?
Minnehaha, and they're
I heard a radio.
not stopping. They're signaling go southbound Dale, going through red lights. I'm gonna go back to the crash scene.
Is that not your radio over there? Maybe it's on.
No, it must be yours. I just turned mine back on.
Okay, it's one of these. Coming out of red.
Copy 238.
That white car's going to University. It's 244 something. It's going southbound from Minnehaha.
Boy, you called the time right on these guys.
Last squad, can you switch to 1?
Charlie 24, had me to his call.
Obviously, it didn't do any good.
215 copy.
Go ahead and drive right
212
by
same
us.
traffic.
While we were talking to that guy,
Copy.
right behind, because we were right on Phelan there, and then we followed him down.
Yep.
Your incident. 214, can you run 244 Whiskey Papa Papa and see what that comes back to? It might come back to that white Beamer if I remember.
Copy. Vehicle comes back to a 2008 white BMW 535.
Yeah, it's going to be at went through University southbound. If you could let, I don't know, the county, state know.
I copy, went through Uni. Can you repeat the direction and cross?
What was that plate?
Southbound Uni. The last I saw it.
Uni runs east-west.
From there at Uni and Dale.
Copy, southbound Dale from Uni.
I don't think it's stolen.
118, it looks like it's got an address of 14. And in fact, I'm at the crash scene now. It's going to be 985 Romeo Tango uniform. It's unoccupied, and we're at Front and Kent.
Copy, at the crash scene, front and Kent at 240.
210, tell the cop to stay in her vehicle and just go down a block or two. Tell her not to go back to the loss.
Copy.
So we're at the corner of Lower
118, you can
Lower
hold me
Afton
up
and
with
McKnight.
214.
There was a robbery here last night.
118, Captain. 312.
312.
Just a car full of females sledding out here on the hill. We're code 4. You can cleared advised.
Copy, 241.
111. Where's the last place we saw that white Beamer? 19. That Beamer went south on Dale from Minnehaha.
Is that an Oldsmobile?
And then by the time we went back to the scene, it was already passing Thomas Ave
There
on
was some
Dale.
info put out on a white Oldsmobile with a bunch of back end
coming
damage.
eastbound 94.
Some kind of info, but I don't remember what it was.
And haven't seen it south of
Doesn't ring a
94,
bell
so it
with
might
me.
be somewhere
Just
in
tonight.
Yeah.
the general vicinity of like central Dale.
I wonder if he just dropped his car or what. Maybe he towed it here. An accident somewhere.
I'm going to go check the RO's address on that Beamer.
Where's the Mercedes car tonight? Well, this is McKnight Road. It's the eastern border of the city of St. Paul. Everything to our right on the east is
Now that I remember it, there was a
Maplewood.
male walking by that Ace Hardware.
Everything to the left is
Copy for suspicious white SUV driving up and down the
city of
cul-de-sac.
St. Paul.
Areas 2212 Wax Lane.
Taller white male, he had like long orange hair. He was going westbound. St. Paul. Copy at 243.
Well, that's disappointing. Up there, partner?
Yeah. So close, yet so far away.
Well, we were trying to help that poor cold guy get some food and get to where he wanted to go.
217, clear system. 217, copy at 243.
It didn't work out so well. Oh, it was, maybe that was Marcy chasing him.
You know, I think so.
I don't know what number it was, but yeah. It probably was.
Because his main job is an investigator.
Yeah, 27. Yeah, that's the 27 number.
Yeah, I'm 55. He's 53, I think.
Just call him up. You put him on your phone. See if he has any other tips. And I need the charger because flattened me out.
118.
Oh, sorry.
The vehicle that crashed. 984 Romeo Tango uniform comes back to Impala. This is not an Impala. We're going to check out on data. Copy. Rockets 985, not 984. My apologies.
See if we can get him on speaker.
Matt, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So close to that. Hey, was that you chasing him?
It was me chasing them.
What happened there? What? Tell me where'd you spot him first of all?
I was on Payne Avenue going south, and I saw the car coming behind me with the taillight out, and he went right around me when I was making the left turn to go east, and just blew my doors off, and I turned my lights on, sirens, he went, and just punched it. He was going excess of 100, and I kept up with him up until about Johnson and 3rd, and I lost visual.
Okay. How fast do you think he was going when you lost him? You think he could have made any of those turns, or you think he continued on the 61?
I mean, he was dynamiting the brakes to make his turns. I was
7116, clear spots report.
I was driving smarter, but he was going excess of 100. He could have, because he took that Atlantic exit pretty quick, and I'm surprised he made it.
Did you verify the plate then? Did it have plates on?
I didn't even see any plates on it. He got around me, and because of the angle, I couldn't see the plate.
Yeah.
And then he was so far ahead, he never got.
You're pretty sure it was the Mercedes though?
It was definitely Mercedes. The front end damage, silver.
Yeah. All right. Very good. Well, see if we can find it again.
Yeah, I'm looking.
All right. Thanks, Matt. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. Bye. Bye. The car was following us, so I just turned to get him off my tail. Well, you heard it. That was Deputy Matt Marson who had spotted that stolen Mercedes. Kind of scary how he said he blew right by him, huh?
Yep.
He's in a march squad. He just blew right by him.
And we had just been talking about that Mercedes.
But like I said, it's like they blow by him intentionally. They're behind him and they blow by him intentionally because they want him to chase him.
Yep.
Very sad. Very, very sad.
It's dangerous, for lack of a better word. It's a dangerous game these young men are playing.
I'm told by that address I showed you earlier, just because I think it's the same kid. That's the thing. We know of about 15 of these kids that are doing this on a regular basis. But proving them in a court of law is an entirely different matter.
Yep, indeed.
222 and rounds and regions at 249.
That's why over in Hennepin, like you said, they arrested 46, but you can saw no one got charged. It's with carjacking. It's a little more complex. Just want to ask him what he's up to.
Yeah.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Everything okay? Everything okay? Oh, just having a smoke? Okay. When it's this cold, we get worried.
316 case number, please. 316 case number is 035316.
210. Can we find out if there's a unit number?
Copy, thank you. You're welcome.
I heard that.
Yeah, just now that we know it's back out here, we can't leave.
I know. Just gonna look for somebody else to.
Well, they had flight. Flight was on the way. If we could have held on for a little longer.
At 210, the comp is back at 47 Delos at her house.
Copy. They look like apartments, but we'll check it out.
Copy. I'm looking on the map here. It looks like they are roll homes that have their own numbers, so it should just be 47.
Perfect.
Right in the building here.
At 251.
One of these houses, one of these cars.
Squad 100. Can you call the ECC supervisor? Thank you.
So close, but so far.
Ain't that the truth?
Just blew right by him. Well, we got rid of a lot of our donuts from the donut hut tonight.
Yeah.
That's good news. Thank you, Donut.
Squad 112.
Brought a lot of smiles to a lot of faces. That feels good.
112, hang on a second. 210, go with your traffic.
One guy said, I don't want the... Well, it wasn't... I gave it some licorice. I don't want the licorice. I'll take those Twinkies.
Yeah. And 112, you can disregard. 126 showing route to the assault. 1949 Uni, apartment 110. Come said the male just hit them. His name is Deshaun, and he has a warrant. And then the phone disconnected. Goes to voicemail and call back. He called again and hung up again. It's possibly a Deshaun JC orders. What's his info? 254.
We are northbound on White Bear Avenue at Ames.
Dark Belt BMW just went westbound on Minnehaha from Vic, and it's passing Lexington, went to the red light. I didn't even attempt to stop it or do anything. I think it just saw me and just took off.
Copy at 255.
Like you're having a competition.
Yep.
Six
636.
This is going to be unfounded. Tag.
255.
Now he's saying, my bad.
Henry, Highway 8, with Minnesota David, Nora James, 963.
Regional Highway 8,
Hi.
Okay, location. Going to be pointing to the
Oh, do you drive with your lights off usually or not? Didn't you do it?
5180 clear.
210, I got voicemail. I'm going to try again.
256.
2163.
What's your address? Well, we're not giving you grief. We're helping saving your life.
I'm trying to catch a fill up like a follow up. Here, Ribby. East 694 from north 35E. Goes about 90 miles an hour.
Well, we got better guys to chase than you.
That wasn't the Beamer that took off from 214.
That's right.
This was a blacked out,
Fletcher.
dark gray black
Fletcher.
Ramsey Beamer with a front right headlight out. Again, I just
What?
turned onto Minnehaha. I think it saw me, just took off. I didn't even
Fletcher.
attempt to stop it.
Fletcher. No, my first name is Bob.
Copy 257.
HQ with info.
Where's the...
257.
I'll try to stop it here after we get off the bed.
210.
We got another chase going on, Matt.
210.
Unit B Bravo, but she said she's out in the parking lot on the
North
right
35
side.
even
She said she saw you go past.
Wonderful. We'll try to find her.
I don't know. It might be too far for us to rush to, but...
I don't know what channel that was on.
No, that's another one. This one's on
163. We're slowing in the left lane. So we're going to be pulling on our left shoulder.
in Impala.
Edward, Victor, Charlie,
35E. Sounds like they're pulling over. It was a high rate of speed. They had to stop you. I'd say stay on the east side for a little bit longer. Must have been on Central or East or County.
East. County East.
But hang here for a while anyhow. This is driveway off of here.
Yeah.
Back here.
Silent out.
Keep it down.
What apartment are we going to?
That's the right number though. What's across the street?
110.
59.
Well, it's down here.
Yeah, there it is. There is no 110.
Copy.
Information for squads. Channels 2 and 3 are back to being patched at 259.
I'm gonna mute this 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back on.
Not that the info I have is necessarily right, but that makes perfect sense how they were walking from one to the other.
Right.
Bravo 382 EOT.
Bravo 382, have a good night, 3 o'clock. Bravo 453, have a good night, also at 3 o'clock.
Bravo 475 as well.
Bravo 475, have a good night.
Traffic.
312, go ahead.
35 East South Maryland with Minnesota 309, Tango November Yankee.
See, one of the reasons Pat and I like to work Fridays and Saturdays is normally people start waking up to go to work around 3:30 or 4 on weekdays.
Yep.
And so by 3:30, there's a bunch of really normal, good, hard-working people hitting the street. But on weekends, that's not the case because not a lot of people work early on the weekends.
Right.
Control.
There's not a 271.
Nope.
Where's this from? 275.
That's vehicle was recovered, but the plates are still gone.
312 code 4.
Code 4, Maryland at 35E at 302. Squad 217.
163, we're clear on the CAD.
With a Central Boston copy, 1542 Marion Street for 911 hang-up. Caller has a language barrier. Male was yelling about cutting someone. There's also a female yelling about a gun. Language possibly sounds Arabic.
302.
Sit here for a few minutes.
I like that idea.
Thank you.
Gotta come through one of these intersections here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And 217 looks like it's going to be a permit 103 per phone history.
We're pretty sure the headlight's out, right?
Right.
Copy.
303.
If you could have someone prop the door open for us.
Copy.
Yeah, I was thinking, just our hearts go out to the people in Texas. We talked about it briefly in the beginning, but if I had a truckload of water, I'd drive it down to you right now.
No kidding.
Sounds like they're not going to have water for a long time, and
they're getting hit hard.
people are burning their own furniture to keep heated.
Isn't that crazy?
It's amazing that we're not good enough to be hauling wood there, so people can't, truckloads of wood from up here, so people could at least, wouldn't have to burn their furniture.
No kidding.
And but that ice storm is going to hit the East Coast now. It's headed out.
And 217, be advised, there is prior domestic history at apartment 103. It's involving
Going
a
to be
male
some
named
misery
Thomas.
over there on
Same
the
phone
East
number.
Coast too.
Apparently, he and his girlfriend had an earlier fight. We're both
We
intoxicated.
got pretty lucky.
Yeah, if it's like most years, we're pretty much, it's downhill from here.
305.
Real lucky. Of course, we always have one big April snowstorm, right?
Yep.
One big April snowstorm.
Well, my birthday is April 13th, and it's a 50-50 chance that it's going to be 80 degrees or it's going to be a blizzard.
306 traffic.
316, go ahead.
Ivy and Ruth with 881 November Zulu Romeo.
Ivy and Ruth at 305.
And it's a 50-50 chance.
I can't tell.
Copy. Division of 5th, Flex, and
Okay.
Coming in the area.
213, copy. And 217, the comms disconnected. We are unable to advise him or someone else to prop open the door.
Squad 112.
That was a pretty good spot by Deputy Matt Marson.
112.
Yeah, it was.
Some good driving too.
476 Mini, haha, for an assist. There's a bit of a language barrier. They want to speak to an officer.
Yeah, he kept him in sight for a really long
not
time.
allowing the cop to get a vehicle that was privately impounded.
Ivy and Ruth.
2010, copy.
112 copies.
5909.
And 306.
5909, have a good night.
Well, as much as if we weren't live, I'd probably sit here longer, Pat.
Yeah, it's got to keep things moving.
And
Code for
112
Ivy and Ruth
was
at
not
307.
impounded. It was privately towed. Copy. 307.
5184 Tango.
126.
I was surprised to be driving that stolen right down Payne Avenue, weren't you?
Yeah. Coming right up on the tail end of a cop car.
Copy, squad clear. 307.
Fully marked car.
It just didn't care.
307.
Did not care.
Squad 636, checking your status. 636, go ahead.
Trying to catch up to her here. Southbound 35E, coming up to Maryland. Should be like a stolen CRV.
Stolen CRV.
Copy, southbound 35E in Maryland for stolen Honda CRV at 308.
Well, we always 2 minutes
Exit out
away.
from Maryland here.
Getting
Watch
off.
what direction it goes.
Well,
States around, please.
Copy, heading on Maryland.
I think you'll say
10-2, 10-3 for squads at 308. Doing the squad back 636.
They gotta come east, right?
I hope so.
It's signaling to go eastbound on Maryland here.
Signaling eastbound Maryland.
310, third barrel back 636.
A lot of
310,
stolen
copy.
After everybody else is off the road, there's a lot of stolen.
636, you should check with the east boss in case it does take off here. Proof 6, please.
Call Marson. Make
Copy,
sure
302, do you copy?
I do. 6 are approved, and
Call
vehicle,
Marson.
is it stolen, or what are the circumstances?
Affirmed vehicle is coming back as stolen as a Honda CRV.
From where? Is it up?
And what color?
You're actually always looking more for any force used or keys in the vehicle, or what were the details?
No mention of force used or keys in the vehicle. It doesn't appear to be a carjacking.
Thank you.
We know where it is.
You're welcome, 309.
636 was still stopped at the stoplight here, waiting to go east on Maryland from the exit here.
Stopped at light, waiting to go east on Maryland, and Ramsey County is now passed with LTAC 1.
I got a feeling he's on the way.
100. Is there any way you could open up the
Sticks at Edgerton.
21035?
I'm sorry, that sticks at Edgerton and York.
55.
Edgerton, Maryland.
Edgerton and Maryland today.
Already, if not, I can just create a new one.
2400, we're getting the sticks out now at Edgerton and Maryland.
Copy, getting sticks out now at Edgerton and Maryland.
All the way across.
100, I can open it up. To my understanding, though, it won't sync with RMS once it's reopened or anything that's added. So, you want me to open it up, or
Update us on the location.
636, so I think there's something wrong with this light. It's not turning for us. So the car is still just sitting here at the exit on Maryland, waiting to go eastbound. So if you guys want to come a little closer and set up, don't think the car is going to be going anywhere.
Copy TBV, and that's going to be...
He's still sitting at the
Car
light.
still sitting at the exit on Maryland, waiting to go eastbound.
No, I'll just use the info lot that 835.
35 northbound coming up to Maryland. I'll be there in just a minute.
Copy. And 311.
Copy.
Okay. 636, looks like the car is occupied one time.
Copy, appears occupied one time.
Still at the light.
215, just so you know, state's coming in hot towards that direction.
Copy.
Got state 356 and 566 on the northbound ramp.
636, I got it. I see you guys. Car's here. The light's not turning for us, so.
Still at the light.
Turn on lights here. If it takes off, you guys have 6 up there.
We got 3 state squads if you just want to box in over there. Well, we still got the light.
Yep, if you guys want to, you can. We can't box them in.
Yeah, we'll move in and box it in.
Okay with that. If you guys white one right here.
They're going to try and box him.
What?
They're going to try and box him in.
Kind of ruined our fun. If it comes, I'll pull him back out.
We'll stay here in case it's this way.
All right.
You guys can go have fun down there.
Probably won't even run.
Ah, criminy.
Well, we had the sticks out there, but
we were ready.
The light didn't. It's a long story, but are we good?
Clear.
What's going? Is there any new news?
They were getting ready to box them in. They had
636 update.
3 state cars in Marson.
636, he's in custody. We're going to clear the car here and we'll clear check shortly.
Copy, mail is in custody, clearing the car.
So here's the story. One of our canine cars, one of St. Paul's canine cars, spotted
Copy, Canton 10-2, 10-3 at 314.
a stolen Honda CR-V southbound on 35. It got to the light.
LTEC 1 at 314.
It got off on Maryland and got to the light.
Well,
and
we thought it was signaling to go east.
But the light never changed for some reason.
Yeah.
The light never changed.
Which one in front of the Goodwill and Wiper? Copy, I was one in front of the Goodwill.
And the light stayed red long enough for 3 state cars and a county car to get in there to get him boxed in and take him into custody.
Well, meanwhile, we were setting up stop sticks up at Edgerton, anticipating him coming there.
So he was taken into custody without incident.
200, you can put me on Maryland.
200, copy.
See the officers patting him down, make sure there's no weapons on him before he finally puts him in his squad car. Assuming Marston's in front of us, I'll probably box him in front.
Yeah. That's what I'm guessing.
You can see the white SRV. Oh, there's Marston right there.
Going for it.
214.
Can you change this to a APD and then put it back in pending, generate me a new case number using the same location. Actually, using 1033 York for recovered property. So stolen.
Another one down at the 1033.
Copy, 316.
Copy at 316.
215, can you start medics this way? This male's got a laundry list of medical issues. He's requesting medics.
All right.
Copy to confirm it's the eastbound exit on Maryland from 35E.
Here's a look at the stolen.
That's the stolen Honda CR-V there.
Waiting for the light to change.
We're at the top of the ramp, southbound 35 to Maryland.
Copy.
Okay. I really thought we were going to get a stick. Maddie Jones was there. We had the whole...
Yeah, there's a St. Paul car there at Edgerton with sticks also, so we were going to be able to cover the entire street
212.
with stop sticks.
I'll be on at 1033 York in relation.
We almost got an honest citizen.
Copy.
He was going to take a right
And 212, would you like me to put you on 214's call? It's also at 1033 York for recovered property.
Yes, please.
Copy.
Go on home.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks. I've seen that car earlier tonight.
And 212, would you like me to clear your last report?
PT $1, price for $300.
You'd have to ask 214. 214, just put it in pending, please, for a second.
Copy.
So we are northbound on Jackson from Maryland.
4498, Tango, go for it. Here we go for it.
I'll say this, the cold air keeps you awake.
It definitely does that.
This is 212, need any assistance on York? 212, I should be good. Just returning some keys. Thank you, though.
The car's bouncing.
So are we. It's the road, man.
Westbound 36 between Snelling and Hamlin. Frank X-ray boy 627.
It's the road. We'll pretend we're turning in here.
217.
Get this car to turn out.
217.
We'll just check it out.
217, clear.
Affirmative. Go ahead.
It's a nice clean.
Courtesy ride, adult female to 1811 Margaret. Zeros on the truth.
Copy to 1811 Margaret at 320.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. I called when, just in case you hadn't heard him following that. So, and when you didn't answer, I turned to Bob. I have no doubt he's on his way there.
Yeah, but next time, try not to break my string. Tell him I said, try not to break my string next time.
They found a gun in the car.
Oh, awesome.
And Bob says try not to break his the string on his stop sticks next time when you come flying by. Well, nice job. All right. Bye. So they found a gun in that stolen CRV.
That's a good stop.
Most definitely.
I'm sure what he's going to say is that when he stole the car, the gun must have been in it.
213.
You can send me that narcotics inside.
Well, another few minutes here, 3:30.
Copy at 341 Smith Avenue North at the United Hospital entrance for a comp who wants to return over some narcotics to police. At 322.
I know the later it gets, the harder it is to do this, but...
And 213, be advised, comp sended PIC.
Let's just remember all the time to be respectful in our comments to other people on here.
322.
It's,
be kind to each other.
You can have different opinions and have a respectful conversation without name calling or accusing people of being some category of just find a way to discuss important issues of the day. Well, maybe this whole channel can set an example for everybody else. There's so little healthy discussion out there.
Be civil. Be civil. Be kind. Be nice. It's really not hard, and you really do feel better.
And healthy conversation and discussion is good for the country. But not if it causes people to get further polarized. The discussion, conversation should actually pull people closer to, and for years in this country it did, you know, brought people to some form of consensus. That there,
No. Nothing we're looking for.
Yeah.
694 westbound Finnegan Road with 470 Mary Polnar.
That's one thing I never did as a patrolman. I never worked traffic on the freeways.
No.
And number one, it's just too damn dangerous. You know.
Definitely.
I just didn't want to get pulled off the main streets, but it's dangerous on those freeways. Those troopers stopping cars out there, it's a dangerous profession.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, we didn't get out to the suburbs much tonight. We got a little Maplewood, North St. Paul. We'll have to get out there to the Mounds View, New Brighton. I got some New Brighton people that are begging us to come out there. We really haven't been out there much.
Yeah, that's one place we haven't hit too much.
We are going to just for your. We're not gonna talk much about the trial, but we are gonna drive around during the trial. So if there is, stuff happening on the streets, whether it's, well, no matter what it is, you will see some of it when you're riding with us. So the gunplay has started to pick up again. Of course, we always worry that when spring hits, people are actually going to be out. A lot of reasons that we don't have many shootings is there aren't many people walking around the street.
Right.
And a lot of these shootings take place on the street when people are out. So we're ahead on homicides in Ramsey County because of those domestic homicides. But once the gunplay starts between the rival groups, that'll be a different matter. So we do not want to set the record.
No, we do not.
I'm clear from the York address. Would you send me 213's call? I'll be around. Let's just go for it.
Copy 327.
327. I was looking at some research that, funny that YouTube sends you information on what time people are usually on. One of the hours that's really popular for YouTube is between 8 and 9 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of people are on YouTube between 8 and 9 o'clock. I suppose they use it as their alternate. You and I are watching TV or something. But well, my kids, they just watch their phone.
Right.
So if it's burglary, car disconnected, and we're attempting to get further.
So maybe it's like prime time, you know how 7 and 8 o'clock are prime time. Maybe on YouTube it's prime time. Maybe we got to get with the program. Start earlier.
There you
I don't
go.
know. I don't know. Let's see what we got here as we turn in.
328.
It's a woman, I think. Is it the same car we looked at earlier?
I think so.
Yeah.
Driving here one time and I saw a car sitting up there stalking somebody. So I drove up there, drove by it. They were watching somebody in here. I came down. I said, the holiday people. I said, is anybody here have a boyfriend that's stalking them or anything?
25 copy
I
polling.
was kind of worried about the people that
Sure.
were there. On mine was a plain car, just peeking in there. Strange looking guy. Dark glasses. And they said, no. Okay, just want to know. I came back out here. Called Maplewood. Yeah, Paul. What's his name? Bartz?
I knew you were going to say that.
Paul Bartz.
Bartz.
Paul Bartz is up there on surveillance. I thought somebody's going to rob it or something, so they're sitting on it. It was Paul, but you know, with those dark glasses sitting in the car, you know, Paul.
Silver Lake.
Oh. Paul was a great cop, worked in the gang strike force. He's retired now. But
he
did a lot of good work. Wasn't afraid to be an undercover role. His most famous undercover role, you know what it was though, right?
Tell me.
36 and McKnight at the exit ramp.
2166.
With the sign for begging.
Yeah?
Yeah. Then they tagged everybody that stopped and gave them money.
In the garage lights are going to be on.
A different era.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to discourage the begging.
200, my squad just got hit. Echo Zulu 942. He's attempting to push it out of the way and flee.
Where's that at?
Look out, Dad. Coming right at you.
Copy 10-2, 10-3 for 200. This squad starts at 200. Can you confirm your location? I'm showing you at Maryland, still in 35E.
Affirmative, get there. 210.
Copy.
215, this guy is high or on something right now. Need commands.
Not responding to commands.
Maryland blocked at the northbound ramp, east side. One male, taking him out. Stand by.
That must be a different car.
It is.
Hey, Maryland blocks, north on ramp, east side.
Oh my goodness. We should just start at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, really.
In the morning.
2161 in the area. Welcome in from the back side of the house.
This car just rammed a St. Paul squad at the stop of the stolen
I think
CRV.
it's on the other side. They said it's a northbound ramp now. 35. I thought it was a CRV, but then he said northbound ramp. Maybe he meant the north side.
We're facing westbound. It's not coming out. Stand by.
2163. Copy, please westbound, not coming out. verify what they call. Okay.
2 and 3, where's 200 at?
35 in Maryland.
Copy, I'll be in route.
Copy.
Put me on it.
Copy.
Well, I'm assuming he's okay. Must have a hard time getting.
200. Bring me a pepper ball, please.
Huh.
325, I'll grab one.
I guess he's not getting out of the car.
Well, listen, I'm surprised he's not taking off on him. Well, I got a pepper ball.
Yes, you do.
Copy.
Clear.
So, it's kind of a weird stop.
2116 negative.
Can we see if we can get a phone number for that neighbor?
It sounds like he was screaming at him when he drove by, right? You could hear the guy's voice.
Yeah.
753, I'm off West St. Paul, Maryland, 35.
Maps everywhere.
Copy at 200. Are you alright for 2D Medics Road?
We're good.
Strange call, but like I said, on weekends, 3 o'clock, 2:30, 3:30, anything's possible. I guarantee that that Mercedes is out there now.
We even thought about wrapping the night up. And
Well, we were getting close. That's what happened. I was gonna buy another Mountain Dew. Thank you for everyone who sends stuff. You can see a lot of our stuff ends up going to the homeless. Those packages of Twinkies, those are very appreciated.
Copy enough. Over 35 in Maryland.
I was waiting for him to try and cut you off.
Yeah. Let's do. You hanging in there okay, Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Jet lag?
I am good.
So it's only 3 o'clock in Phoenix time.
I think I've beaten the jet lag now. I'm coming out of it.
Well, that's the two schools of thought. Actually sleep or just stay awake?
I'm game for either.
I was going to get on a plane today, this morning.
Were ya?
Yeah. Just for a day. But my wife talked me out of it.
Ah.
So now we're working later.
Here we are.
So for those of you that just woke up at 3:30, welcome. Live on patrol.
631, watch your back up, look for the other 50th yard signs of that traffic.
They're going to set sticks up? He's not coming out?
Yeah.
We got sticks.
So, trying to pull out the driver.
Plate on the Eastern Road is going to be 059 X-ray David Henry. Let's see if we can read that on that.
What did he say?
That last transmission?
Yeah.
That was a different
2167. 059 X-ray David Henry is coming back clear, registering back to an address of Forest Lake on 200th Street, coming back on a 2016 Nissan Rogue.
Look at all those blue cut lights up there.
Yeah, kind of looks like.
You're not going to see that very often. You're not going to see that very often. I assume he's trying to block the street here, right?
Yep.
And we're going around him.
2165 will be approaching the front right now.
It's nice of that trooper to take over that responsibility.
200 service medic, stand by. They can stage right at 35 in Maryland.
That wasn't too good.
Starting medic, stage at 339.
You guys are making this really hard on me.
You've got a Durango.
We got a Durango. What the heck is going on here?
Looks like it's that car right there. Angle it a little bit.
Sure.
You want me to deploy these sticks?
So he rear-ended the squad there.
Attic of the garage.
2165, I copy. One of the parties has gone into the attic at 339.
Well, it looks like he is putting out a lot of body heat. Those windows are all fogged up.
Definitely putting some gas in there.
We'll be trying to make contact with the homeowners.
So they made contact with the homeowners at 340.
I wonder if it's Decker. That's what Decker would do. We're ordering them out of the car. You can hear the PA system.
Go for it. Still be family.
2165, copy. Code for Lee family at 340.
Looks like they got them out, huh? Or not?
210. Males in custody or code 4 for medics.
Copy. 1 custody, code 4 for medics at 341.
So,
well, that was interesting.
And canceling the 10-2, 10-3 at 341.
so he clearly smashed into the back of that squad big time.
Big time. That's a lot of damage.
Big time. Fortunately, the squad was much bigger. We were there for them to pull him out. He refused to get out. Where's the tow truck?
4478.
They're ready.
4478. Can you show me on PT? 342.
Yes, sir. Oh, lights are still on. Thank you.
Well, there's somebody's got to patrol. Somebody's got to patrol the east side.
Hi, copy. Medics cleared in at 342.
Night will be complete if this Mercedes turns in front of us.
I just want it to be alongside me. We can throw the sticks out before he takes off.
There you go.
Squad 111. Go ahead. 958 Fuller Avenue for a 911. Open line with a female arguing with a male in the background. Hit her up. At 343.
Squad 215.
215.
Well, the people must believe in us.
Just checking if you still plan on being en route to Regions. Looks like medics have arrived at Regions for the handcuffed detainee from the earlier call.
The other one's there.
At some point.
Got
What was that? Hang on a second.
215 is going to be here for a couple minutes. Can you find another central squad to go?
I'm gonna go find that car.
What'd you say?
Oh,
214, copy. Thank you, 340.
I want to see that plate. It's an out-of-state plate. Everything around here is out of state. Is stolen now lately. Just
Yeah, really.
Michigan, Wisconsin. Massachusetts.
Alpha Lima Hotel 3176.
What state is that?
I think it's Illinois.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do us all a favor and I'm not going to light it up because if it does take off, guess what? It's going to hit something down at the bottom of
Yeah,
that
no
hill.
kidding.
So,
5185, 5181.
he's going to get the benefit of the doubt tonight. I can just see him going 100 miles an hour into all those cops.
Yeah.
The street.
Good
You can
think.
hear calls
Good
from
thinking.
the building, 1550 KRV, and pump called back rushing police assistance stating that he's afraid and that people might still be in the area.
I never like to see all those guys outside like that. It's just too dangerous. Anyhow, it's just one shooter, one anything.
I guess Fridley's got a chase going on. See if they come our way.
Good to know. A lot of times they do. L-Tech 1.
Yep.
A lot of happens between 3 and 4 on weekends.
Number 6. Still heading westbound, passing Clover, Leaf Parkway.
Westbound 99, passing Cloverleaf 346.
David 10, I'll be out with vehicles at 65 and 97th area.
10 from 346.
It's not far from our county. What's that there? Anything new?
Not sure what that is.
February 2010 Park. 33 passing University, still heading westbound.
Copy, westbound, passing University 346.
They're with that white truck behind us.
Yep. CGY 108.
33 passing Foley, getting on to
I think
10.
it's a Honda.
Copy, you're fully getting on to 10
Getting
347.
on the 10. See if he's west.
Westbound on 10.
Copy, your westbound 10 from Foley 347.
Gonna have Coon Rapids and an Oak Squad 30 to 6.
Copy, Coon Rapids and Anoka for 6.
12 7
Copy, 37 347.
4 copy.
347.
Priority 33 center lane, no traffic, 110 miles per hour.
Copy, center lane, no traffic, 110 347.
33,
That's fast.
Yeah.
still center lane.
That's fast. Oh, there's the party
Where?
coming to a conclusion. Everything turn out okay?
Area 33.
At the party?
Crazy ex-girlfriend.
Copy approaching Hanson, westbound 10.
I'm not going to confirm or deny that that's more likely than not. You know, could be a crazy ass boyfriend too.
Yeah, but no, I'm telling you, that's a crazy girlfriend, man. She just is mad because she seen him in the car with another girl.
Oh, okay. All right, have a good night.
Two boss.
Yep.
Area 33. Stand on westbound 10. Underneath Hanson. Right lane.
Under Hanson, right lane 348.
King 34. King Carter with further squads. Still westbound 10. Coming up the main.
Westbound 10 approaching main 349.
They do love to
Speeds are 110.
jump off and go back the other way because nobody can get over on those.
Area 31 is info for other cars. This guy's known to carry guns.
Oh.
Suspects known to carry weapons, guns 349.
Area 33 taking the main exit.
Copy, taking the main exit 349.
King 34, we're eastbound main.
There we go.
From 10.
There it is.
Copy, eastbound main from 10.
Oh, eastbound main. Yeah, I thought it said eastbound lane.
4498, like 4481.
Surprised you didn't get back on 10.
I'm gonna check it.
Yeah.
King 34 is wrong way. Eastbound 10. Correction, Main Street.
Copy, wrong way. Eastbound main 350.
Oh, we might make it to the Brighton after all.
Let's go again.
I cleaned my car out today, but I left one bottle of water in there.
Oh, I can
we're coming up
find
to
that.
Shenandoah on Main. Still eastbound. Speeds of 95.
Copy, approaching Shenandoah, eastbound main 350.
We found out if mail's still on scene, and if not, less direction of travel.
King 34 coming up to Hanson.
I'm gonna go back.
Blue the red light.
You'll go Hanson.
Go wrong way. Eastbound. Speeds 100.
Copy, wrong way, eastbound main, approaching Hanson. Blue red light.
Well, we know you like listening to this. We're ready to call it a night, but there's still 6,000 of you watching, so
You just have to hang for a little bit.
yeah. Well, how many are on Facebook there? Does it say?
1,100.
And then like 4,800 on YouTube.
King 34.
Well,
Coming up fully. Eastbound Main. Speeds 105. Still wrong way.
Copy, approaching fully eastbound main, wrong way,
Time he
351.
makes it to us, he's going to run out of gas. He is going to head back, though.
Oh, yeah.
What did you think of?
King 34, we're at University. Still eastbound. 4 miles an hour.
The suspect is still
Five
outside
lane.
the front door.
He's going to hit something.
Copy, approaching Uni 352.
At least it's 4 o'clock on a Saturday.
And I grabbed the car call. Terminate.
What did he say? Which department, though?
Copy, King Curtis, terminate 352.
I think he said friendly.
Premier 20 is he's still going the wrong way.
Copy, what
Area
location would you
31,
like?
10-4. Just continue.
Copy.
Area 31, copy. Mary Carson, just continuing.
Mary Carson is continuing 352.
And run to the LC with an adult male.
To the LE2 with adult male 352.
Well, guess we won't make it up there.
Guess not.
Are there any David cars still pursuing?
Good question.
Fletcher.
Ten four. Elko County will drop in the patch with low type 1, 353.
There you have it. Well, we're in Hazelwood. It's
Copy. Passing Harper eastbound 125th. Now pursuing 354.
another segment of Hazelwood. Well, unless if we hear the Mercedes is being chased here in the next few minutes, we'll come back live. But for tonight, we're gonna wrap up. Close by thanking all the got a car behind us now. Alpha Echo Lima 444.
2940, take me off the board, DOT.
Anyhow, we want to close by thanking all the firefighters, volunteers, and others. Right across the street here is one of the Maplewood fire stations, fire station number 3. Chief Lucan just recently retired from many, many years of service. But I want to thank you guys for the great job you do, and just we got a great relationship with firefighters throughout the county, and
210.
thanks for running into burning buildings and burning skyscrapers when everybody else is running out.
No kidding.
So 343 of you dying in one tower. Patrick,
Thank you so much for being with us tonight. You stuck with us for a long time. We appreciate it. Sometime over the weekend here, try to perform a random act of kindness and try to be kind to each other.
2096
Thank you,
Mississippi
folks.
Street, Unit 101.
Have a good
Princess
night.
Auto. Caller's purse was stolen out of her vehicle. She does not have suspect info, but is